Hey guys, so as you know, I love music. Music is a huge part of my life, and I wanted to share that with you guys. So what I'm going to be talking about today, if you can already tell by the title, is if you guys read AP Magazine or you've seen AP Magazine. So if you've read the Andy Black issue or the Paris issue of Alternative Press, they've been putting in the, just since this year of 2016 is the only time that I've seen it, they put in the 12 bands for January, February, whatever month of 2016. It looks like this. So I thought it'd be really fun if I went through those because I'm subscribed to them, so I get them in the mail. So I thought that it'd be really cool for me to go through them and pick out my top 4 that I like from those 12 and share with you guys. So you guys, maybe if you don't have AP Magazine or you don't have that issue, you might not be able to know all 12 bands, but you'll be able to find 4 bands from each month and maybe like them and go check them out. And I'm not saying that these are the only good bands that are on the list. There are a lot of good bands on the list. I'm just picked the top 4 of my favorites, and that's just my personal opinion for my music taste. You might like other bands and not like the bands that I pick. So if you do have the Alternative Press issue that I am talking about, and I plan to do this each month. I forgot to do it last month, so I'm doing February and January together. And if you do have that issue of whichever one I am talking about in that video, make sure you comment below and tell me your top 4. So I'd be happy to know what kind of music that you liked and if you agreed with my top 4. So the first one I'm going to be talking about is the 12 bands from the Andy Black issue. So the first one is a band called Microwave. So my first impression was the band's name was Microwave, so I of course had to look them up. They're really different. They were different at first. They're kind of like pop punky, I guess, kind of. They're very different, and the only problem is when you just type in Microwave band, there is like 2 different ones that pop up. So I will put a link to one of their videos in the description so you can find them easier. At first I thought, I kind of was iffy about it at first, but then the song got stuck in my head, so then I grew to love it more. The second band I'm going to be talking about is Ashes to Angels. So my first impression was I love their style, I love their look. They look kind of darker, so of course that kind of attracted me to it. Yeah, their music was, I instantly, as soon as the song started, I fell in love. It was a really good song. I can't remember the name of it right now, but I will leave a link to that video that I'm thinking of in the description, so you can click on that, find their music. Yeah, I'm not sure what category they'd exactly be under, so you give it a listen and you tell me. My third band is called Bleed America, and so before there's a picture with them, with each band name, but before I even looked at the picture, I just saw Bleed America, and I automatically thought it would probably be like some like heavy, like hardcore, like metalcore band. It wasn't really the case, so that just goes to show that you can't just look at somebody's name or look at the way they dress and assume that this is the kind of music they do. Because I've seen guys that look like super gothy, like they could be related to like Chris Motionless or something, and then they sing like really like softer music, like that guy on American Idol, that goth guy, he sung opera. So, you know, you can't ever look at somebody and just say, oh my god, this is what they're going to sound like. My last band from the January of 2016 list is Settle Your Scores. So, they they are definitely a pop punk band. They're from Cincinnati, and they are also really good. I am a huge fan of pop punk, so a lot of the pop punk bands on these lists are the ones that kind of stuck out to me more. I like heavier stuff, but yeah, I will leave a link to, I know I didn't really describe them because I kind of want you to find out for yourself about them. And next, I will be talking about the Paris issue. So my first band on this is my personal favorite from the whole issue. Is the one that as soon as the song started, I fell in love with. Or his music thing is called Look Out Love, and the song was called Be You, I think, and it was just like, he was standing out in the middle like a park with a sign that said I am beautiful, and he's just like taking pictures with people holding up the sign too, and it was just really positive, and I really loved the video. So definitely check that out. My second band is my first female fronted band that I have picked from any of these so far, which I love female fronted bands. Two of my favorite bands actually are female fronted. It's In This Moment and New Year's Day. And this band is called Hands Off Gretel. So, like Gretel, like Hansel and Gretel, I guess. She had like this like pink, like kind of like, I think she had like a few dreadlocks in her hair or whatever. But it's like pink, and it was just like really cool. And I fell in love with their look first. So I was like, okay, this looks like something I'd like. And then I watched the rest of the video. The video was called My Size or something like that. It was really good. A lot of female fronted bands sometimes get really underrated. Like, oh, it's a girl, so it can't sound this way, or it's not going to be good, da da da. And I love female fronted bands. I think that it's like really a good thing, and we need more female fronted bands in the scene. So definitely go check them out. My third band is called Home for Fall. They are like a pop punky kind of band. If you are a fan of Brian Stars, he shared one of their videos on his channel. I don't know how long ago. It's just the video that I clicked on when I went and searched them on YouTube. It actually was a video on Brian Stars' channel and not on like their own channel. So I don't know how long ago that is, so you probably might have already heard of this band if you are a fan of Brian Stars and you watch the videos that he shares of other bands and not just like his band interview videos or whatever he's doing now with My Digital Escape. My fourth band is, I always mess with this name. His name is Kiernan McMullan. Yeah, Kiernan McMullan, and he's a solo artist. And the very first thing is, it's not something that I would listen to, just have it on my phone and just listen to it on like a daily basis, but he had a really good voice. Like, even if it's not something that I would probably listen to a lot, he had a really good voice, and I'm not going to say, oh, just because it's not something that I liked, he's not good. He is good. It's just not something I listen to all the time. I probably might listen to that one song just because it was a really beautiful song. So yeah, I'll leave a link to all of the songs in the description. Let me just say this one last thing before I go. I understand that I say a lot. I've had a comment on a video of mine, and especially it was an earlier video of mine when I first started making videos. I say a lot. I'm a very shy person, so it's not really, I'm not used to talking so much, and I was that kid that I would rather get an F on my project than do a presentation in front of the class because I was just that shy. So I'm still kind of getting used to talking to a camera, even though I know that it's just me sitting in my room. So I am working on it. I understand that I say a lot. I notice it, and I am working on it. Just don't have that be the only reason why you don't watch my videos. I am working on it. As you can tell from watching my earlier videos to now, that I am saying it a lot less. And I hope that really soon that I get to a point where I'm just comfortable doing this, but I haven't been making videos that long. So yeah, sorry. But yeah, so, and I hope you liked my video, and until next time, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, like this video, and stay dead. Bye.